Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? I thought I'd jump on here for a few minutes and let everybody know that my ex son-in-law in Fort Smith, Arkansas, by the name of Larry Price, he died, and my granddaughter is the one that notified me. Her father, I mean her, uh, yeah, about her father dying just few, I guess about hour and a half ago. So I just thought I'd jump on here and let everybody know that he has passed away, and it's kind of hard. It's going to be kind of hard on my granddaughter. It She never did get to meet him, and it's a it's a sad story. Of course, death in any family is sad. So it's yeah, I I kind of you know am sad that it happened for Brittany's sake because she's the innocent one of all of this stuff. She didn't get to know her dad, and of course he was a pretty abusive father, not to her but to the mother, and they had put her up for adoption at an early age. I think it's about 2.5 months old, and she was placed with the Morgan family in in at Atlanta, Georgia. And she was placed with a very loving family. I mean, that family just her adopted father was just totally beside himself to have Brittany, because Brittany's really was a cute little baby when she was little. I have never met Brittany either, but we're friends on Facebook. So we're kind of really sad for her this evening, and we we'd like for other people to join in on this chat. So if you're there, just go to the link, go to open browser, and when you open browser, then you will see your name there, and then you click on the name, and then you wait for somebody to let you in. So if you want to come in and chat for a while, then come on in. Let's start a conversation. We Well, hello, Don.
Hello, Robert.
How are you doing?
Oh, I'm all right. I just got home.
Yeah, my granddaughter, she got in touch with me this evening and told me about her father dying, my ex-son-in-law, and he was he was pretty young, I guess. He's about 50, 54, somewhere thereabouts, and he passed away in Fort Smith, Arkansas. And his brother, named Rodney Price, he's a Los Angeles police detective down in Los Angeles, and his daughter at the present time is running for Miss. Uh, I think it's either Miss USA or Miss California USA or something of that nature. But she is running for a beauty queen uh, position, and so she's very beautiful. I mean, she's got she'll have what it takes to be a model and be a representative of whoever she's running for.
That's
So
awesome.
she do what?
Said that's awesome.
So Brittany, I'm pretty sure she's feeling a little hurt. Just like I said, she never has seen her dad, and it I just uh, I met her dad because he was married to my daughter, and he was bipolar and schizophrenia and stuff of that nature, and he had some mental issues. I mean, severe mental issues. So that's the reason why the daughter had to leave him, and he just like I said, he had some pretty bad issues, and we we sure feel sorry for the granddaughter. That's for sure. You know, she was put up for adoption at 2.5 months, and his family in Atlanta, Georgia, uh, got her, and I mean that was lucky. You know, her adopted mother and dad took care of her like you would not believe, and she was a biracial child, and it was a all black couple that adopted her, and they took well good care of her, raised her real good, and taught her, you know, taught her some real good values, and it was really nice, and she was very lucky to have such a family, and Mr. and Miss Morgan there in Atlanta, Georgia, was top notch as far as I'm concerned. Love them people. Love Miss Morgan with all my heart, and it's just and love her dad's brother and family in Los Angeles, California. Love them with all my heart, and they just they're they're very. Uh, Brittany was very lucky to have such a family, Don, to raise her the way that they raised her in a good Christian home, very good values and stuff. And now she's got her a job at one of the Atlanta, Georgia hospitals as the head stock uh, receiver there at that hospital. And she's very intelligent. She's she's got a good job, good boss, and very proud of her. She's excelled in life and made something of herself.
Well, that's great.
That is that's part of my history right there. So I just thought I'd let everybody know and let everybody know that he's passed and uh, and I hope he went to a better place. Uh, Cause I wouldn't want nobody to go to hell. That's for sure. That's no place to go.
Hey, Deborah. Hi, Pat. Hi, Valerie. Hi,
Hey,
Miss.
Kelly, are you out there floating around somewhere, buddy?
Who?
The Truckers TV administration. Kelly.
Well, I didn't know who it was. Oh,
Oh,
you scared them?
they removed their notification off the side there. That was funny. It had Truckers TV administration on it, and a little X on the microphone. And I thought, well, I wonder if they're there or whatever.
You scared them away, Robert.
I scared them away. Oh, Spook done spooked them. That was one of my nicknames, Spook. I was
Hey,
working. Go ahead.
I was saying hello to Robin.
I was I worked at White Dairy Ice Cream in Fort Smith, Arkansas, in the hardening room where it froze the ice cream real solid and hard. And and I came out of the hardening room door one time. It's a little crawl hole, and I snuck up behind this lady that was working there, and her name was Lena. And I said, "Boo," like that. And from then on out, they nicknamed me Spook in that ice cream plant.
I'm shocked she didn't turn around and hit you.
Well, if she had us, she'd probably hit me with a handful of ice cream bars. That's what she was gathering up on the line to box up to put in the hardening room. That wouldn't have been so bad. I would have had ice cream on my face.
Hey, Brian.
Have you got the capability, Don, to put up the comments on your screen, on the screen?
I can hit the chat and I can look at the comments. You just can't. You just can't see me though.
Okay. I just thought I'd check see if you had that capability. I had Arnie on the telephone talking to him, and he got a phone call, and he ran off and left me uh, uh, dangling. So I said, "Well, Foot, I'll just see if I can get a chat room going here." And so I did. But these what's death? I'll guarantee you, death is a bad thing. But one thing for certain: when we get up there, we will never be separated.
Nope.
That's the good thing.
Well, I don't know about all y'all in the chat, but tomorrow's a sad day.
Yep, 9/11. That's when the wife and I was married, and by coincidence, we will be married 11 years on tomorrow's date, and so 9/11/11. Now, isn't that a pretty coincidence there?
Because it's hard for me. Um, when all that happened, um, my baby brother was up there, but being in the fire service, um, we had two firefighters uh, that came from New York City to teach us uh, confined space rescue. Um, and we had class for 3 weeks. You were in the classroom. Uh, well, I think we were in the classroom for a week, and then the second week, we were in the classroom half a day, uh, doing drills, and then the last week, it was everything was hands on. Uh, and these two firefighters that came from New York, uh, very very smart, uh, very proficient in what they did and how they taught. Uh, but the day when the Twin Towers were hit, uh, they went to the World Trade Centers, uh, to use their knowledge. But they lost their lives that day. Um, Along with the other firefighters and police officers, Port Authority. Uh, we got the phone call uh, the next day. Uh, and was told that they had died doing their jobs at the World Trade Centers. Um, so we all took it real hard, uh, because that weekend, well, that Thursday after, well, let's see, that would have been the 11th, the 12th. Uh, we were supposed to fly to New York and go to a training uh, course that they were doing, and then we were going to go to uh, a oh good grief, one of the, can't remember if we were going to watch a Broadway show or going to a live taping of one of the uh, other shows that gets done up there. Uh, and then that, I want to think it was a Friday, we were going to a awards ceremony, and But during the day for that Friday, uh, have you ever watched Backdraft?
Yep.
Do you remember who is that? Robert De Niro. Uh, he was the like fire marshal.
Yep.
Uh, you remember when they were walking through that big building where all the fire trucks and all the cars and everything was,
Yeah.
the shop that they were working at? We were supposed to go to through there and then go through uh, two different fire stations. The station that the guys were out of, and then another station. And when we got that call about what happened, um, when the battalion chief called us, he said, "Well, I don't know if y'all know what's been going on up here." And we were, we just kind of uh, looked at him and said, "Yeah, we know exactly what's been going on." Um, I said, I know we're supposed to fly out to come up there, and he told us point blank. He said, "Y'all do not come up here." He said, especially you can't fly because they had all of the airspace around New York City locked down. Nobody could, no planes could fly around the city at all. And, we asked them, could we come up there to try to help them? And they said, that he'd get back in touch with us uh, because, he had to figure out on personnel and um, transportation, uh, and some other stuff that was going on. And, but, you know, I'll say this, and just, it doesn't matter that, tomorrow's the 20th anniversary of 9/11. But y'all should do this every day when you get up. Tell your family, tell everybody, your husband, your wife, your kids, grandkids, um, hug them and let them know that you love them because we are not promised tomorrow. Uh, we don't know if, when we get up, if the Lord wakes us up in the morning to get up, we could take two steps and, that'd be it. But let your family and your friends know that you love them. That's one thing that I took away from all of the stuff that happened. Um,
Well, Don, I can tell you exactly where I was at 20 years ago at 8 a.m. in the morning, just about the time that happened. West Coast time. I was over on Boone Street, and the first plane already hit the building, one of them, and wife hollered. She says, a plane just hit the World Trade Center. So I come flying down the daggone steps. I mean the stairs. And when there's a kitchen table, she already had me a cup of coffee poured. So I sat there and I watched the uh, the actual event unfold. And so when the second plane hit, I visually seen that spot right on, and my daggum jaws and my chin like to hit the floor. I said, "This is not happening to us here in the United States." I thought, but yet it was. And boy, I tell you what, that was a pretty sad day. My daggum throat was sore. You know how you when your heart, seems like it just comes up, gets in your throat, and you can't hardly talk and whatever. That's the way I felt for about a couple of days. It it sure put a shocker on me, and but I had a bunch of buddies that were firefighters, and I knew what they was up against. So it was just a memorable moment that I'll never forget. And then when Kathy and I met, she said we're going to get married on 9/11, where we will never forget our wedding anniversary. So that's the day we got married on. We got married there. I guess it was about one, 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon on 9/11. And when we got married, then we uh, uh, was there at the Holiday Inn. We got married at the waterfall in Fort Smith, inside the uh, atrium there. We that's, that's when we got married. So every year, uh, on 9/11, we uh, we celebrate our wedding anniversary, and it's not with sadness because we are happy that we married. But on the other hand, it makes us mindful of the people who died there at the World Trade Center.
Yeah, I was. I listened to Mark Levine. He has a radio show on every day for 3 hours, and today they did their 9/11 show, and to rehear all that. Uh, the airport trying to get a hold of American Airlines Flight 77. Um, it was rough, rehearing all that and replaying it over in your head. I remember on my way home from work that day, uh, I thought I had seen a big old, uh, oh, they call them a C-17 now. Um, and they were flying treetop level, and all of a sudden it just disappeared. And I thought, oh, good Lord, not another plane crashing. And I said something to somebody about it, and they told me it was just my mind playing tricks on me. Kind of quiet in here. There ain't nobody in here.
But tomorrow I want to get up and prepare all the meat and prepare uh, the veggies to go in the roast, and we're going to have I guess about a seven, about five, about 5 or 7 pound roast for dinner tomorrow night. Going to have carrots, potatoes. I don't like putting all that other stuff in it. Just know that I've got carrots and potatoes in it. That's pretty good for me, and a little onion. That's it. But we're going to put that in the oven for dinner tomorrow night, and going to have corn on the cob, and have good old iced tea, and then we're going to have an apple pie with vanilla ice cream on top.
Okay, and you're in Washington, right?
Yeah.
Damn, I'm gonna have to figure out how to fly there real quick.
And my wife will tell you that my ingredients in those roasts that I cook, you will never ever want to eat another roast but mine from then on. She said, I'm the king on roasting roast.
Well, Robert, you're going to have to go live while you're doing that.
Yeah, I'm gonna I'm thinking about doing a live video of it, and also I'm thinking about taking pictures and putting it on Facebook. So I may not be live, but I'm gonna take pictures of it and show you on Facebook what it looks like after it's done. And yeah, everybody is gonna be really surprised because that's the reason why Kathy married me. She'll tell you. She says she first took that thing out of her mouth when we started going together. She said, "Can you cook?" I said, "Yep." She said, "Well, that settled it." She says, "I guess we'll get married." So that's part of the reason why she married me because I could cook, and she knew I was drawing disability, and uh, I'd have supper waiting for her when she got home from work at Holiday Inn, and also I would run her bath, have bubble bath in her bath in a big claw tooth, not claw tooth, but a claw uh, deep bathtub, and also I would uh, have candles all around that bathtub when she got into it. So I treat her really good, and they ain't nobody can't say any different that I didn't. It
Hey, Robbie. Hi, Diane.
Hi Robbie,
Earl.
love the Dollar family.
Yeah, it's kind of we're kind of unusual there not being nobody in here tonight.
Well, just like I said, Arnie called me and he got a phone call and left me dangling, so I hung up on him. Oh Lordy. He said, hang on, I'll be right back. and 15, 20 minutes flew by, and he wasn't back yet. So I said, toodaloo, see you later, buckaroo.
Robbie said thanks. Earl says you're the man, Rob. Betty said
Yeah,
you're
buddy.
a romantic devil.
Yep, I sure put candles around that bathtub and put bubble bath and had her bath water waiting for her when she got off work, had done dinner ready. And yes, sirree, did that every evening.
No Tanya, no Janet.
Yeah, I think Janet's too busy and too tired now to get on chat after she got that new job. And she got that new truck driving job, Janet did, and she's I made she's a little bit too tired to even say boo. Yeah, they're going to start wearing that woman out.
Hey, Frank, come on in, buddy.
Get yourself on in here.
Come on in, Earl. Robbie, y'all don't be shy.
Robbie and the Dollar family is my pet. Guarantee you. Them people is my kind of people. And I love Kelly and I love Amanda. Man, they is my people. Don't go picking on them. Leave them alone. Yep, them my people.
I know, Robbie. When I got home today, I got met with, look, the puppy's eyes are opening.
So their eyes finally open, huh?
Yeah, they're starting to open.
If I was close, I would take one of them.
The one's got, they look like blue eyes, but his eyes ain't completely open yet.
I had a little old bitty Shih Tzu and mixed with something else, Pomeranian, not Pomeranian, but the same kind of dog looking dog. Two of them was mixed. And anyway, that little feller, if you uh, if you slowed down and they were slack that got in that leash, he'd reach around and grab it with his daggum teeth and start doing his head like this, saying, "Come on," as if he's saying, "Come on, you're lagging behind. Let's go." And boy, his little feet would be going 90 mile an hour, nothing. He was a comical little feller. We called him Moses.
Hey, Steve.
Is Kenny in there?
Frank says I have my hair up in curls.
Has his hair up in curls.
Yeah, and curlers.
Uh-oh. We're going to have to watch him.
No, I don't see Kenny.
Well, where in the world is everybody at? Let's go. Let's get in here.
Kenny's probably in bed.
It's 9:32 here.
11:32 here. Good night, Jeff.
Yeah, good night, Jeff. Yeah, old, uh, let's see, what's his name? I, Curtis. Yeah, Curtis. Down in Hot Springs, he ain't got on here.
Robbie said he's in bed or doghouse. One. Talking about Kenny.
I, sta- I pretty well stay in the doghouse all the time now since I've got old.
I got asked earlier, well, do you have your Medicaid or Medicare card? Well,
Who?
what? I'm not old enough to have either one of them yet.
I got Medicare, Medicaid, Molina, uh, and that's about it. I'm gonna miss my Molina when I get to Fort Smith. Man, them people was pretty good.
No, what are they, like home health?
Molina is a insurance company that provides you over the counter medicine, and if there's anything over the counter that you have to buy, you can order it from them and they'll ship it to you right to your door. Like aspirin, foot cream, your heating pads, your bed supplies, and uh, oh man, you name it, they supply it, and it's free of charge, mailed to you.
Well, you could probably still keep them and have them mail it to you.
No, they don't have Molina in Arkansas. I think I got something else, but it's not Molina. That Molina's been real good. They supply your ace bandages, uh, supplies your bed railings for your bed to help you get up out of bed, and I mean, you know, you know, they supply a lot, and that's one thing I'm gonna miss. And they also supply your pressure sore cushions, where you won't get pressure sores when you're setting. They supply them, and and all that stuff. If you add it up, that comes to a pretty good sum of money. I think it's 300 or 400, yeah, $300 or $400 every quarter over the counter stuff that we can order. And Kathy, my wife, she's on Molina, and she gets that. as well. So you take 400 for her and 400 for me. That's $800 every quarter. Yeah, we taking uh, also our uh, in-home care. It's going to be different when we get there because my stepdaughter and my wife's daughter, they're going to take and file for the state for uh, their. She's a CNA, and she can have she can get permanent caretaker for us and get paid, a full time pay, and that's going to be good because uh, and that's one reason why I'm kind of uh, pressed to get down there, and I'm antsy wanting to get down there because you know I can feel my body just slowly getting worse, and and I don't want to get to the spot where that I'm gonna uh, not be very good when I get there. In other words, I don't want to be traveling across country in a diaper. I'll just put it plain. That's going to be an uncomfortable thing to deal with. My body just losing control. It ain't my mind. I got uh, an excellent mind for a 76-year-old man. I'll be 76 November the 28th. Yeah, I got a pretty sound mind. My caregiver says that I got sometimes a better mind than what they've got. That's true, and that's saying a lot. Yep, I sure do. I kind of exercise my brain. I uh, follow the news quite a bit, and I watch different stuff. Building shows and uh, what you call those uh, shows no, I'll say it this way: reality shows. I'll watch them. I very in westerns. I'll very seldom ever get on something else other than that. And when I get on my phone, I look at the news and look at posts and stuff of that nature on Facebook, and keep my mind, pretty well occupied with that. And it just, I, I don't want to ever get where I'm saying, stuff that's off the wall stuff and not knowing what I'm saying. I, you know, that would just break me up. Yep, my experience of stuff that I've done through my life, I kind of go backwards and forward. Kind of keep my mind operating good. That way. Things happened when I was a kid. Things happened yesterday. Things happened, a week ago, and stuff that nature. You know, I'll keep my mind occupied that way. And I believe that the reason why people uh, kind of lose their mind and have is what you call short-term memory is that they don't exercise their brain enough, and that's the reason why they fall into that category. And I've reminisce on all the trucking I've done, and I reminisce on the things I've done in the truck and all the safety stuff that I kept my mind occupied with while in the truck, and kept other people's safety in mind. Yeah, just you got to do that. If you don't, you you lose all touch with reality.
Yep.
It just you just got to keep your mind going. Got to keep it go going. Yep. And I, keep my mind occupied of the other drivers out there on the road with their live feed and see see scenery that I used to see, which that makes me keep my mind pretty sharp. I believe about uh, I guess about the three states that I have traveled in that has been really pretty. That's Washington State, Oregon, and Utah. In the mountainous areas of Utah, uh, you get in the rock formations and stuff. Oh man, that is so beautiful. And the different colors of the stone uh, and layers of stone that's in those mountains in Utah. Man, that's beautiful. Just can't get any more prettier. And Washington State got real beautiful mountains. There's about two or three places up north that I can take you, and it's got caves. One is next to the road up there by Sheep Creek in northern Washington. And you go off in there, and there's a big old room after you crawl through the opening. And then there's another cave up there that the waterfall falls right over the top of it, the opening, and you have to squeeze by the waterfall in the wall to get in that cave. And boy, it sure is beautiful, very beautiful. And just I just reminisce on hunting and stuff I used to do up in there and fishing. When I have to go fishing when I get to Arkansas. One time, I got to go one time and stay all day where I can catch me a couple of catfish and some other stuff and have me a little fish fry. Yep, I miss that. Get me some poke salad and eat me some poke salad, cornbread right along with it. And I want to get me some of those native pecans that are there in Arkansas. Them's the best tasting pecans that you'll ever want to eat. They make real good pecan pies. And I can make a good uh, uh, Arkansas native pecan pie. Sure can. And my chili, when I make my chili, I put a little bit of Southern Comfort whiskey in it. I guess about maybe a half cup. That brings some flavor out in that chili. I cook my beans where they're real soft, and I take and put my bell peppers, 3 different colors, where you'll have a little color in it, and crushed tomatoes and some chopped tomatoes and some Shelby. They call it, the race car Shelby. They got some Shelby chili fixings in a box that you mix with that, and you put onions and you put a little bit of garlic, and uh, and if you got some real good elk or buffalo meat chopped up, you can put that in that chili. And if you haven't got that, you can put a little bit of ground chuck. Put that in there with your chili. If you hadn't got that, you can put a little bit of kielbasa in there and mix all that stuff up and put a little bit of tomato paste in there and tomato juice uh, and just let her cook and simmer and cook and simmer and do all that good stuff and put a little bit more your chili seasoning in there and then let her cook for a long time and take her off the stove and oh my gosh, you've got some of the best chili. Yum, 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 yum. Love to cook when I feel good. And I can cook the best daggum gravy you ever put in your mouth. Gravy and biscuit, man. Yep. Well, I make homemade biscuits. I make them homemade drop biscuits. Oh, they're flaky and they're good. I'll have you people so daggum hungry out there that y'all be chomping at the bits. Really love that food and love that cooking. And this pot roast I'm gonna make, I'm gonna sear it up real good up on the outside with a little bit of garlic powder and stuff that nature on it, and really do a little seasoning job on the outside and brown it up real good. Throw it over in the pot, put a little bit of beef stock in it, or whatever. Then I'll put my potatoes, and my carrots, my onions, and let her sit there and cook in that oven for about 4 hours. And if my pot roast has got a bone in it, I cook that thing until you can reach, grab that, hold that bone, and that bone just slide right out there. And that's when you say it's fit for a baby to eat and good. Yep. Yeah, buddy. I'm giving y'all some recipes to put in your daggum book out there, Truckers TV. So get to copying. And my turkey, I put all my stuffing and stuff that nature inside, then I take and wrap it in bacon. Oh boy, is that good! Especially when you get that hickory or that maple uh, seasoned bacon. Oh my word! Take that sucker out, peel that bacon off, put it aside, chop it up, put it in your dressing that's coming out of your uh, out of your turkey. Put that in there, and then by golly, then cut your turkey up, put it on the platter, and it's yummy ready. Yep. I think I talked Don to sleep. Yep, I did. Ha ha ha! I put her to sleep, people. Rock that daggum baby to sleep. That's funny. Yep, and my potato salad, I love making that stuff. I don't use mayonnaise. I use Miracle Whip, and I don't use dill pickle. I use sweet pickles. Yeah, buddy, that's some good stuff. That is some good stuff. And I make chocolate banana pudding. Use the cooking chocolate pudding to put in your bowl with your cookies and your bananas, and you put a little whipped cream over the top of your banana pudding. Now that is good. Yummy, 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 yummy. Am I making y'all hungry out there? Boy, I sure hope I am. Yep. We had weenies and crescent rolled over the top of the weenies in the oven, and the bread baked up, and the weenies got hot and baked, and we had barbecue beans. That's what we had for dinner tonight. Well, we're going to have a good dinner tomorrow night. We're going to have a real, real good dinner. And I will be showing it on Facebook page and be tagging Truckers TV with it. Yep, y'all get to see that. Uh, last year, last year I made Christmas dinner. Made every bit of it. That was that was a good looking table I had there. I mean, everything looked good. And my mother, she taught me how to cook. Yep. See that woman right up there, above my head in that picture? Everybody, see it? That was my mother. She taught me how to cook. She was a cook in nearly every restaurant around Alma, uh, and one big restaurant in Fort Smith. Yep, she was a Jim Dandy of a cook, and everybody followed wherever she went to work at because they wanted that good cooking. She'd quit a restaurant or a restaurant later off. She'd go to another restaurant, and all them people went to that restaurant where she's cooking at will go right to the other one. And that's one reason why people hated to let her go because she took business with them. That was funny. That was really funny. And I would get a job with her there as a fry cook. Mama taught me everything she knew. Boy, I sure miss my mama. She was a good mother. Yep, she was one good mother. Loved and cherished that woman like you would not believe. I really did love her. Now my dad, that was another deal. I loved him, but I didn't respect him. And it's going to shock y'all at the funeral. We found out that he had 3 living wives and was traveling between all 3 of them. And that's what killed the respect that I had for him. And I just, I couldn't respect him no more. And it's just, but I loved him. Yep. He died, you know, in that shape. And I, it just, it hurt me so bad when I found out all this about him living with 2 other women beside my mother. It just, it killed me. And men out there, don't cheat on your wife, please. If you got kids, it hurts the kids. Please don't do that. It's not good on the kids. It just but anyway, well, I sure give a lot of my life story there. I'm just a normal, everyday old man that loves people, and I would like for them to love me. That's that's the key. The Bible says, "Love one another as I have loved you." Boy, we need a lot of that in this world. We need a lot of it. I love Dennis and I love Arnie. I love everybody on this Truckers TV live feed chat and everything of that nature. I love them all. You know, you're my family. I love you. And I wouldn't tell you I love you if I didn't. Guarantee it. Well, Don, you in there? Somebody shake her and wake her up. Well, come on in here, somebody else. I don't want to be here by myself. Hello, Amanda. How were you be there, girl?
Fine and you, Robert?
Just fine there.
Why
Where
didn't
you from?
from South Africa?
Have you got any close your Facebook up on your computer? You're getting an echo.
This is the first time really I come on here.
Okay. Now it sounds better. Oh yeah, I get another echo.
I report my Wi-Fi.
Do what now?
I report my Wi-Fi because it
You're
was
on your Wi-Fi.
Can you hear me?
Huh. But there's
Sorry.
something wrong going on there.
Yes, because my Wi-Fi is not very slow.
Are you on your phone?
Yes. My tablet.
It would take Arnie to explain to you.
Yes. I will do it. I will do it.
Do you drive a truck, Amanda?
Now, just a viewer. But I want to learn something. I'm interested in learning.
But anyway, I've got to get on out of here. Hope somebody else comes in where that everybody have somebody to talk to.
Mm, that's true.
Just me, Don. I think I talked her to sleep.
That is true. But you people must keep our drivers on South Africa in your prayers, please. Because there's a lot of tracks who's burning out from December.
Whereabouts in Africa do you live?
So, Robert, I will sometimes buy for my earphones.
Do what, Amanda?
I will buy for my earphones. Then I can better.
Okay.
Because I just talk like this. I think there is something wrong with the phone also.
Where'd you go, Don?
Quiet.
I think I talked her to sleep.
Maybe.
I put baby Don to sleep.
What is time now there those I talk about?
Well, Amanda, Don, I'm gonna get off here and go to bed. I'm getting tired of sleeping.
Yeah, I think it's time for people to sleep. Like we just wake up now.
We will catch y'all later.
It is already 7 o'clock here at my side. I don't. Oh, that's more. Ik ben die mensen slapen. Waarom een alles? Dus people maybe don't. Hi, Dennis. I see the people sleep already. I don't want to disturb you. Van so. Dit is wel goed. Yes, I can see all your comments. I don't know how to type, but I can see the comments.
Hello, Miss Don. How you doing? Nobody talking. Oh boy.